Calvin Johnson Jr., aka Megatron. One of the best wide receivers in the history of the NFL, in my opinion. One of the most physically, if not the most physically opposing wide receiver in the history of the NFL. He's 6'5", 237 pounds, incredible jumping, hands of steel, and I mean, he is just one of the greatest builds of all time. The only issue with him is that he's never been on a good team. No Super Bowl rings. I don't even think he's made the playoffs in his long career. Him and Matt Stafford kind of carried the Detroit Lions offense when they were in there. They even went 0-16, the worst record in the history of the NFL. But today we're going to be putting him on the modern Detroit Lions. I have reverted him back to his best season, aka the season where he was on the Madden cover. He's at a 98 overall. It was a 99 back in that Madden, but I mean, it just didn't quite cut it, I guess. 99 spec catch, 99 release, 98 jumping. I mean, 98 catch. I mean, the routes are incredible. This guy's just absolutely disgusting. I haven't copied his defense, so we might see a little hit stick here. He's the second best wide receiver in the NFL based on rating. And, I mean, this is just going to be a fun one. Of course, he's going to be with Amon-Ra St. Brown, one of the best wide receivers in the NFL. An incredible run game, an incredible offensive line, and a really good running back room, too. So we're going to see how he goes. By the way, Calvin Johnson, the most single-season yards by a wide receiver. And also, the second most receiving yards in a single game in NFL history. But with that, we're going to hop into a random week and just see how he performs. And I'm very sorry for the defense who has to play against this creature. I just spun a wheel and we are going to get to the 10th game of the season. Let's go. So I accidentally skipped the game by accident. I stopped the simulation at the wrong time. Instead of playing the Jaguars, which we beat 37-31, we are currently 9-1. We're going to be playing the 5-6 Colts. I assume that we're the 1 seed in the NFC. Yes, we are. Oh my God, what happened to the East? The NFC sucks. We're literally the only team out of 10 games that have been played for most teams. We're the only team that has more than 8 wins. That's actually insane. There is a division that's run by a team that are 500, and there's only one division where there's more than one team over 500. That is insane. But let's just go ahead and destroy them, sadly. Oh my God, I just accidentally scrolled to the leaders. Jared Goff, second in passing. Amon-Ra St. Brown, first in receiving yards. Calvin Johnson Jr., second in receiving yards. This is disgusting. Actually, instead of randomizing jerseys, I think I already looked. Yeah, they have the 2010s jerseys that Megatron actually wore when he played. So we're going to use the 2010 jerseys for both of these teams. Apparently, these jerseys are different than the Colts' current, which is very interesting because they look the exact same to me. But hey, you know what? That's cool. And these Lions jerseys are so clean. Like, oh my God. They got to use these as throwbacks. Like, I know it wasn't that long ago, but still, these are clean. And of course, after we finish this game, or once this game is locked in as how it is, we are going to, AR runs and is stopped. We are going to delete all the stats and simulate this game so that I don't influence anything or rub stats too much. 3rd and inches in. I mean, oh wait, they don't have Jonathan Taylor in. Wait, what? I'm actually confused. Maybe he's hurt, because that is a run up the middle, and they get it at the very last second. Nickel has been the way to go today. We're going to stay in the formation because, I mean, might as well. Obviously, a pass here, and he's going to get a wide open Alec Pierce down the sideline. The one route that they couldn't have ran on this defense, they run it, and there goes Alec Pierce for the touchdown. Nobody or their mother or grandmother back there, and that is just a free touchdown and a big mistake by me for running that defense. And now, what you all have come here for, Megatron will take the field. I just want to say, I did try and get Megatron as accurate as possible, including his gear, but he did wear a lot of different gears. I do want to start this out with a run, though, just because. We do have Monty in at fullback, which is very interesting. I wonder if he's still going to come in on the other formations. And there's Sonic. There's Sonic. There we go. All right, now here comes the pass. Trust. Megatron currently not even wide receiver 1 on his own team in terms of yards. And that's a speedy man. There we go. Coming off an 83-yard and a touchdown game last week. Okay, on 5 receptions. Hello. I'm not going to lie. Amon-Ra looks kind of, yeah, butt naked here. If he can reel that in, probably could have gotten a few extra yards, but that's money. Listen, I'm not going to feed Megatron because I want to actually play as if I was the Detroit Lions, which does include a good amount of running, even though that's a fast linebacker. Megatron is going to be wide open on the drag once again. He is so gigantic. Oh, my. 3rd and 10, and I mean, we have 2 95-plus X-Factor receivers, so I feel like we can just do this boot play. I'm just going to throw it up. Megatron comes down with it. And it looks like Gibbs is going to be open. Gigantic sack. The safety doesn't pull back. I really want to throw it to Megatron. That is an even worse ball than it would have been to Megatron. I don't know why I threw that. I hit the wrong button. Even though Sam Laporta, you're slow. Laporta losing ground on him. Oh my God, what am I doing? We're down 14-0. I hit the wrong button. I meant to throw it to Amon-Ra there. I was a little bit behind him, which is why I got the buttons mixed up. And I might suck. How is Jahmyr Gibbs not a superstar, by the way? He's a top 10 running back in the league. And he's super young, too. Like, it's just not adding up. I'm kind of stalling mentally and offensively here. I'm going to throw that ball, but I don't have time. How is that possible? I just played that horribly. Oh! He's going to break 2 tackles? Are you kidding me? This game is predetermined. Vegas has rigged it. What in the world is happening? Tyler Goodson just broke 3 Detroit Lion tackles, including that of an 89 overall safety, and runs it into the end zone. No, that's not possible. That is some stupid caca right there, I'll tell you. Stretch. They have that blocked up. What is happening right here? All right, we're looking for the deep in here. And Megatron is open. Bang! Big catch. Juke inside. There we go. 4 catches, 69 yards. That's what you like to see. Another play that I feel like it's very possible to give it to Megatron. He's kind of covered, but it's still Megatron, baby. It's still Megatron. And Gibbs will get some momentum. Juke. Fight. No good. All right, I'm going to do the dumb thing here. Oh, wait. Never mind. I most definitely did think that... I definitely thought Megatron was in on this, but he's not. And we're just going to give them right until a 2-minute warning. It's honestly good if we don't get this, because then the 2-minute warning is used up. Okay, here's what we need. Jailbreak, slot, screen. This has a chance, and we're just trying to get him a touchdown. I mean, come on now. Come on, get in, Megatron. You're a big man. Oh, my God. They're completely stopping us here. What is happening? Okay, we're going for, like, the same thing here. Honestly, it's not horrible that this is happening, considering it is burning clock for them. That's a touchdown for our boy Megatron. The jersey really does look good on him, I gotta say. Just fake the handoff. Bow! And Amon-Ra holds the block. Good teammate. Listen, if we can hold them here and they don't get some stupid 80-yard, 13 break tackle run, I think that we're money. All right, we're not looking for too much here. Just not a touchdown. And then if that happens, they have a minute 18 left, and we're in a good position. Couldn't get on the linebacker. Really? You know, it's in bounds. Once again, in bounds. Well, I just chose a random coverage, considering I didn't think, oh no, I'm in a really bad position here. Okay, good. So it's still Anthony Richardson. It's more accurate Anthony. What just happened? Oh my God, I think that half the players just died. I think they just got sucked into like a black hole. What do you want here? You're not gonna get that. They're gonna scramble on this, huh? Bang! Oh my God, and in bounds. They gotta take their final time out here. And they're gonna go for the field goal attempt. I didn't even check coach suggested. I keep forgetting to do that. I mean, you could go for it. I don't think you're gonna get that. You don't exactly have a great kicker. And that's even really tough for good kickers. And that's gonna bring us to half where we're gonna receive. Listen, with our O-line, how it is, I mean, we should just be pretty money to run whenever we want. Even though we haven't been this game. And Jahmyr Gibbs is not a power runner, so when that happens, we can't really get much. And, yep, Megatron wide open. Jahmyr, give me the block, Jahmyr. Okay, you didn't give me the block, but you are like 5'10". And ladies, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, obviously, I'm 6'10", 301 pounds. Bad ball. Yup, I don't know why I just freeformed it like that. And Calvin Johnson does not get the corner route here, which is kind of disappointing. I'm actually going to get this off to Laporta here. Oh, I was going to try and juke out again. Listen, Calvin Johnson needs one more big catch in order to get him his X Factor. Oh, Jameer. Oh, no way. 3rd and 5. Calvin Johnson probably isn't going to get this ball. It's probably going to be the bump. It's a good pick play. And Laporta gets it. Is he not able to spin? Wise going to be open here. Bang! Almond. I'm sorry, Calvin. I'm kind of losing you. And now you can't get your X Factor on this drive. Calvin Johnson, 2 touchdowns. Question mark. I mean, we're going to give him the ball here. And, yep, that's a wide open touchdown. And a man that big should not be able to jump that high. That was actually crazy. I think that the world just shattered when he fell down. Calvin Johnson, 2 touchdowns on the game. I mean, what else could you ask for? Listen, all we need here is 1 stop. And then, I mean, I feel like our offense is good. You know, I mean, I kind of got through the rough patch. Oh, boom! Hit stick, Jack Campbell. And that is why he's not Jonathan Taylor. Absolutely blown up. Trey Sermon lost the ball, and we've got it back. That's exactly what we needed. Kirby Joseph. And you know what? If Megatron were to score this, he would, in fact, have his X Factor. Although he is kind of covered. I'm going to throw it up. Calvin! Oh, this is a very weird play. I'm going to run it, though. It's like late and gun. Megatron. There we go. And Laporta once again. This time, it's got to be a touchdown for the sophomore tight end. Broke the rookie record last year. This year it was broken once again by Brock Bowers. But you can't forget about that boy. Yeah, I mean, you can't stop him. That's just the thing. On that route, it's a great pick play. The defenders run into each other. And he's just wide open. Either him or Almiron. Oh, no. I'm on the wrong guy. And that is a strike. Not my guy, though, luckily. Please run this ball. It is. And we blitzed just for you, buddy. 3rd and 10. Gigantic play. If we get the stop here, we could get the lead. And come back from, what, a 21-point deficit, a 14-point deficit. And that's it. No, you're lying. You're lying. You don't break that tackle, and that's going to be field goal range. Okay? Come on. You don't return this. No way. No way, you're not that guy. 2 missed field goals for Matt Gay. And the Colts are not looking too good right now. And Calvin Johnson, not good. Why am I trying to force feed him? I just said that I wasn't gonna do that. And I'm just trying to be too fancy with it. And this is exactly why we destroy the stats. Big gain. I mean, it was going to be a big gain on one of those 2 routes. Mine? No, I didn't think it was going to be mine, but I thought that he was going to be mine, if you know what I mean. No diddy. And I just realized... No, it's not. I thought the song that I was listening to had Diddy on it. It actually doesn't. It's a different song. And I don't know why I just ran this coverage. I thought that they got the first down. And they're going to start shooting clock here. Megatron, you're going to need to have one hell of a final drive here, bud. And that is no good. Gonna bring us down in 2 minutes, though. I can't take it, and I think at this point we want them to score. I'm gonna take a timeout, but I'm not gonna give up hope. Although it probably is better if they score. I'm not gonna give up hope, but Anthony Richardson is going to turn into Le'Veon Bell Prime, by the way, not current, where he's dancing with no clothes on or leaking himself or whatever. He's gonna turn into the patience god and get that tutty. We got 1:50 left, but we do have one of the best wide receivers in NFL history. I sincerely apologize, Mr. Jahmyr Gibbs, because you are going on a hiatus. This is probably not the right coverage. Megatron, beat him! Rubbed! Are you kidding me? Amon-Ra just got rubbed. Okay, let's not take a timeout. All right, very interesting play call here. I don't really have time to make audibles. Megatron is like kind of wide open. Megatron! Redirecting traffic is Jared Goff. Oh my god, I've been waiting to do that for so long. There you go. And that's a 20-plus yarder, and he's got his X Factor. Even though this is probably not going to him. Yeah, I'm actually going to take this up the middle with Goff. Why? Come on now, Calvin. Come on, Calvin Johnson. Listen, not in the best position to get a hat trick. Amon-Ra, no way. I don't know what play to run. Calvin Johnson over the middle could be good here. Oh my God, he's fast. Good Lord, I forgot how fast he was. Calvin Johnson. A minute left. And I think we all know what I'm about to do here. No time to change. And why are we not snapping this ball? Jared! It's fine. He's got that. No, he goes backwards. Timeout. That was not a very timeoutable thing, is it? And I kind of just have to get this in now. 2nd and goal. 53 seconds left. I want this to go to Calvin Johnson. I just kind of have to throw it up. I don't care who you are or who you think you are. I'm running this play. This is not going to go anywhere. We stopped 2 tries ago. I'm just going to throw it up. Calvin Johnson. Oh, buzzer beater touchdown. And we might be going into overtime. I just had to throw it up. And he's got hands of steel. What can I tell you? The build of a giant. Boom. Toe tap. I'm not going to lie. I had way too much fun customizing his shoes and gloves and like hands and all that. Like it was too fun. I'm not going to lie. Can't get on my man. Spin move. We need to stop them. They have 3 timeouts, 33 seconds left. They just can't get a field goal, and we know that their kicker isn't great. We're kind of looking for them to go over the middle here. And that's kind of the ball we want them to throw! No! Brian Branch gives up the game-winning touchdown. Oh my God, dude. What is this game? Their guys keep burning us. I'm not even running that bad coverage. I guess our defense is just so hurt that we can't really do anything. Well, that does pretty much end the game, but I'm just going to send a Hail Mary shot to Calvin to see if we can get a few extra yards. And then we're going to reset the game, sim to the end of the season, and then, I mean, we're pretty much already locked into a playoff berth because, well, the rest of the NFC sucks, and we aren't horrible. Well, we're 9-1, so we're really good, actually. For the shoulder! Actually, kind of dumb here. So we're just going to... What in the world did I just do? We're just going to run dagger for the final play. And then we're just going to throw it up to him. And that's actually not that bad of a ball. Okay. And with that, we are going to end the game. Let's just quickly check out his stats. We would have lost 28-35. I don't know in what universe the Colts are putting up 35 against this defense. But we are super injured. Receiving, oh my God, only 3 people caught in a pass on our entire offense. That is insane. Calvin Johnson, 15 receptions, 180 yards, and 3 touchdowns. He had a hat trick, 180 yards, and 15. That's actually so funny to me. Laporta, 4 for 82 and a tutty. Goff had 3 for 25. Sorry. But with that, we're just going to sim to the end of the season and see what our record is. And then after we simulate the playoffs, we're going to look at our stats. We finished 14-3, giving ourselves the #1 bye. The 2nd seed is the Eagles. 3rd are the Rams. 4th, the Saints. 5th are our Packers. 6th are the Cardinals. 7th are the... Wait, am I dumb? 7th are the Vikings. We do have an under 500 team making the playoffs. And not at a top 4 seed, which is kind of funny to me. But let's just say we have to play in the next one. And we are going to be playing the 7th seed. Minnesota Vikings. I don't know if I said that. Last time we played them was week 18, where we beat them 28-13. So I'm just going to go ahead and sim and see how we go. We're going to give you guys updates throughout the game. It didn't save our jerseys. No. It didn't save our jerseys. I put on our 2010s. So the way that we are going to do this is we are going to go ahead and watch the first play of every quarter. And then if something incredible happens, like if there's like a really close call, like at the end, we're going to hop in and watch. But the first play of the playoffs, Calvin Johnson is gigantic. You can identify him immediately as it is a run to Gibbs, who's going to get stuffed behind the line. I accidentally missed the first play. But this is going to be one of the first plays as they are on the goal line. Sam Darnold under center, motions out Justin Jefferson. It'll be a play action pass thrown, and it is caught in the back of the end zone by Jordan Addison. Wow, what a catch. Very similar to what we did at the end of the last game. And listen, they have the advantage because they have the classic jerseys and we don't. Listen, I equipped them, but it didn't save for some reason. Super weird. But just what a play. 1st and 10 at the beginning of the first quarter. Darnold steps back and gets sacked. Bang. Oh, I'm not even going to try to say the name, but there was a lot of scoring at the end of the second quarter. But we are still down by 1 point, 14-13, because we did take 2 field goals. At the beginning of the fourth quarter, yeah, it was our quarter in the third. We now lead 19-14, scoring 6 points, I believe, as it is a quick out route on second inches to JMO, who is still getting screen time, buddy. I told you would. I didn't think you would. And there was nothing fun to watch in the end of the fourth quarter. We absolutely took over in the second half. They went scoreless, ending the first half with 14, ending the second half with 14. And we absolutely cooked, started making big play after big play. And we did come out with the W 35-14, meaning we move on after a start of a stressful game. Actually, it's 25-14. My apologies. I got the digit wrong. But before I move on, I do want to check out, what did our boy have? Jameer had 100 yards. Calvin Johnson, our second leading wide receiver, 4 catches, 56 yards. Didn't get a touchdown, but he's still showing himself. Wow, and back-to-back divisional games. You're going to play the 11-6 Packers. I believe the 5 seed. Yep, the 5 seed Packers. We are 14-3. They are 11-6. And we are just going through the gauntlet today of divisionals. All right, so let's see if these jerseys actually save these times. All right, now you guys are actually going to see me click on the jerseys. Thank you. To decide who gets to go to the Super Bowl, we have our OG unis on, and we are going to dominate the Green Bay Poopers. Here comes the first play of the game. This does look like a run. Listen, our guys' progress is obviously going to be stunted by the incredible run game that this team has, and I'm starting to actually think that it's better if, after 3 times of saying it, I'm actually going to say it right this time. It's better if Montgomery would have stayed at running back too, because we've only seen Gibbs today. But I had to auto-reorder so that Megatron would be in the right place. Starting out the second quarter, the score is currently 7-7, a close game, but I mean, it's a divisional. Obviously, it was going to be as it's a quick dump-off pass to Jameson Williams for like 3 yards. That is a very interesting play call. I'll admit it, James. Or nope, not James. Dan. 1st and 10 of the half. So it is currently 14-14, a very even matchup here as Josh Jacobs will take it up the gut, fighting for 3 more yards than he should have, which is half the yards that he got. At the start of the fourth quarter, it's 21-21, an even match so far on all cylinders. The last play of the third quarter was a Detroit Lions touchdown, so we're going to start all the way back here. And that is a very interesting ball out of Jordan Love, I have to say. If he wanted to play it right between the legs of his man and the man that was on the other team, he did it perfectly. Here we go. First play after the 2-minute warning. It's a 1st and goal for the Packers. They took almost the entirety of the quarter on this drive, I guess. And it's going to be a stuffed run. Oh, they're trying to run the ball out. Okay, that makes sense. So the Lions will have 1 minute and 42 seconds to score. They have 0 timeouts. The Packers just ran the ball out. They ran it 3 times in a row on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd and goal. They'll take the McManus field goal. And now Detroit has to put up some sort of points before the end of the game. So they will start the drive out with a run, or a pass. Sorry, I was going to say it's never going to be a run. But that is a gigantic Lucas Van Ness sack. Detroit getting to the line quickly. 2nd and 21. They're not going to have to drive 11 yards further than they would have. Goff is going to check it down to Gibbs. Couldn't get out of bounds. Going under a minute now. Wow, this is a really bad position for Detroit. 3rd and 14. But they still need to cross the entirety of the field. Goff will send a bomb. Oh, went for Calvin Johnson. A little bit higher, and that would have been a touchdown. Calvin absolutely beat his coverage, and he looked so beautiful. It's so menacing that he has, like, the dark black visor. It's like, it makes him so wallpaper ability. You know what I mean? I had to look up pictures to try and make his fit look accurate. And, oh, darts to Sam Laporta. That is going to give the Packers back the ball. We lose. I just realized we did not get that. That was 4th down. So a great season, an incredible season, 14-3. We're going to check out stats right after this to see if our guys did really well. But it comes short in the conference championship match to the division rival Green Bay Packers to a score of 24-21. We played pretty good, but let's just check out if Megatron did anything. Calvin Johnson, the team leader, 8 receptions for 78 yards. Let's go. That's actually good. But without further ado, let's check out our stats here. So checking out stats, Jared Goff finished first in the league in passing, 4,700 yards, 72% completion, 44 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. That is actually insane. I think that is so insane that this has only happened one other time. It was this season with Lamar Jackson. I just learned that a few days ago when he actually did it at the end of the season. The only time we put up 40 plus touchdowns and less than 5 interceptions. So that's actually crazy. He joined somebody else. He had 21 sacks, and he was really good this year. All right, rushing wise, Jahmyr Gibbs still finishes with 1,000 yards, 251 carries, and 12 touchdowns, 4.3 average. He fumbled it 5 times. Monty still got in there a little bit, 65 for 312 and 11 touchdowns. So he did 10 of those touchdowns. All right, Jared Goff MVP. Question mark. All right, so receiving, we weren't even first on our team. Oh my God. Amon-Ra 90 for 1,357 yards and 19 touchdowns. That is insane. That is offensive player of the year possibilities. Although this league is kind of crazy. He had 15.1 average. Calvin Johnson Jr., Megatron, 101 catches for 1,346 yards, 15 touchdowns, and 13.3 average. After that, Laporte 94 for 899 and 4 touchdowns, 9.6 average. Jameson with 54 for 649, 12 average and 2 touchdowns. Blocking wise, we have our sacks. Taylor Decker gave up 5, 4 for Frank Ragnow, 3 for Glasgow, 3 for Kenny Sewell, and 2 for Kevin Tyler. Overall, a really good season. Okay, so defensively, Jack Campbell with a really good season, 104 tackles, 77 for Melifonwu, 73 for Emmanuel Mosley. TFL-wise, 13 Zadarius Smith, 10 DJ Reader, 10 Levi Onwuzurike. I don't know, guys. 14 sacks for Zadarius Smith, very good season, 8.5 for Levi, and then 7 for DJ Reader. Interception-wise, 4 for Emmanuel Mosley, 3 for Melifonwu, and then 2 for Jack Campbell, Kirby Joseph, and Brian Branch. Very inaccurate season for Kirby Joseph. He led the league with, I think, 9. Probably also got 2 on Purdy last game, but yeah. 12 pass deflections for Jack Campbell, 9 for Melifonwu, 9 Terran Arnold, the rookie coming in there. Fumbles, we had 3 Jack Campbell, Melifonwu, and Al-Quadid Muhammad. Hello there. All right, so 2 block kicks out of Muhammad. That's actually insane. 1 out of Joseph, 1 out of Nowoski, and then 1 out of Adams. A safety out of, oh my God, out of Levi. I'm not even trying to say it. And then a touchdown out of Kirby Joseph. I'm assuming it was an interception. And overall, I think a defensive year, I would say definitely up. Jake Bates was 100% extra points, only 80% on field goals. It's crazy. He had 53, but I think in this game he is kind of nerfed because he's so like new to the league. All right, Jack Fox, 44 punts for 2,364 yards, I believe. That's good. 11 in the 20, 15 touchbacks. Jameson Williams, 5 kick returns for 144 yards. That's pretty good. 6 for 126 for Sione Vakai. And then punt return, Damo is our only man here. 23 for 183. That's not horrible. 8 average. I don't think that's bad at all. So that is going to do it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed, actually no, you have to look at how we do compared to the rest of the league. The Packers mollywopped the Bills in the Super Bowl 42-21. Xavier McKinney wins Super Bowl MVP. NFL MVP is Jared Goff, our boy. Coach of the year is Robert Saleh. Offensive player of the year is Amon-Ra. You gotta be happy for the man, even though it's not our guy. It's pretty close. Defensive player of the year is Bobby Wagner. Offensive rookie of the year is Xavier Worthy, and defensive rookie of the year is Jalen Charlies. I have never heard of this man. What in the world? It's actually crazy considering he's not even their best rookie. But that is going to do it for the video, everybody. If you enjoyed, please be sure to like and subscribe. And justice for Megatron, man.